You're listening to the I Don't Think I Can Keep Turning It Into Poetry show, a podcast where we talk about topics that need to be discussed. My name is Michelle, and I want to hear your thoughts, ideas, and stories. This week, we are going to talk about sleep, sleep deprivation, and the amazing journey our mind goes on while we sleep. I'm sitting down with Siewert Bakker to discuss our experiences during our experiment of staying awake for 24 hours. Hello, Siewert. How are you doing?
Hello. Yeah, I'm doing well again. I slept, which is a luxury at this point.
True. Same. Can you tell me more about what you did last Monday?
Yeah, last Monday, Michelle and you and I, decided to stay awake for 24 hours to look at the results and see how it would affect us, and we were eager to document it.
Yes, that's correct. Could you maybe tell me more about your sleep schedule, what it's usually like?
Well, normally I sleep about 8 hours a night, and it varies on when I go to sleep, but it's always after like 12 o'clock. I think it's
Yes.
around 1 a.m. usually that I head to bed. And then you watch some YouTube videos, you watch a bit on social media stuff, and then you head to bed a few hours later. But normally I get a steady amount of 8 to 9 hours of sleep. But this time, not so much. Not so much.
No.
But I'm someone who appreciates my sleep. Let's just say that.
Okay, and what about dreams? Do you dream a lot? Do you have weird dreams?
Well, I read somewhere that they say that you dream about 7 times a night on average.
Yeah, that's true.
That you don't remember most of them. I don't remember dreaming 7 times last night.
Did you, when you were younger? When I was younger, I always had one recurring dream, like one dream that kept coming back every now and then. Did you have that too?
Yeah. Mine was really weird.
Mine too.
Mine was the stereotype running away from a giant, but not being able to. I was running, but it was a weird dream.
You were running really slow, probably.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah.
really, not even really slow, but I was walking on the path, and I was not willing to walk off the path, and there was like these very infrastructural failures of roads. So, yeah, the giant caught up. That's the conclusion.
Okay. Yeah, mine was about a lot of scary animals, usually tigers and snakes, because I'm really afraid of snakes and crocodiles. But just really scary animals in a big bus, which was really weird. But that dream always kept coming back, and it once stopped, and I never dreamt about it again. But yeah, I
Maybe
just think
tonight.
it's weird.
Maybe tonight.
No, I hope not. Okay, but can you tell me more about your experience of staying awake for 24 hours? Was it easy or difficult?
Well, it was. I intended it to be quite easy since I have done it before as a kid, and I don't reckon it was that breaking as a kid. But that might be because it was at LAN parties and such. But this time I experienced around being awake for 16 hours. I experienced a bit of the temptation to go to bed because it's a habit.
Yeah.
And when I pull out my lenses from my eyes always want to like, oh yeah, okay, it's time to sleep soon. So
Yeah, it's like they know.
Yeah, exactly. But after that, it was fine until the last few 4 or 5 hours where my eyelids were dropping incredibly.
Yeah.
It was it was very hard to stay because I had to focus on staying awake.
Yeah, that makes it harder.
Yeah, that was a weird thing.
So when you finally went to sleep again, what was that like?
Well, I didn't yesterday after like the 12 of 24 hours time of staying awake. I slept for half an hour because I had to leave for work after.
Just half an hour.
I slept half an hour.
Oh my
So
god.
that was not that great, but I think I managed.
Okay. Yeah, well,
but
good for you.
yeah, but yesterday in the evening, my all my limbs were feeling so tired. So when you're
Yeah.
laying there in bed for the first few seconds, it's heaven on earth. I swear.
Yeah.
It was it was
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
I experienced the same. When I
Yeah.
finally went to bed, I was like, oh my god, I love my bed. I love sleep.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, maybe we can talk a bit about the negative effects of sleep deprivation. Negative effects include an unreliable memory, a slow train of thoughts, and concentration problems, among other things. Did you experience any of these things?
Well, definitely the concentration problems. But which are the first two that you mentioned?
An unreliable memory and a slow train of thoughts.
Unreliable memory didn't really happen, I think, but that was mostly because I didn't try it, I think.
No.
But the slow train of thoughts is something I can definitely get behind because, well, I don't know why, but I just felt really slow.
Yeah, same. Everything felt slow, even my body.
Yeah.
Like every movement felt like it was going in slow motion.
When I thought 5 minutes had passed, it would actually be like 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
So that, I think, kind of sums it up. It's not any... In short, it's not a recommendation. You should not try it at all.
No, I agree. I completely agree. No one should do this. Just go
No.
to sleep. Sleep is amazing. Just sleep.
Exactly.
But so, in conclusion, your negative effects were that your body was very heavy. Mine was too. And you had a slow train of thought. Like everything was slow. So, a heavy body and everything was slow. And of course, you were very tired.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for doing this podcast with me.
You're very welcome. And thank you for staying awake with me during the harsh 24 hours.
Of course, always.
So if there's a next time I would like to stay awake for 24 hours, I can hit you up.
Sure, but I hope... I don't hope that will happen again.
Okay, we'll see. Time will tell.
Okay. Well, thank you again, and have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Thank you for listening, and share your thoughts, ideas, and stories with us. Use your voice.